Kerala as our laboratory for human development. We need 20 new universities in Kerala for the future. So Kerala could be a great hub not only for education but also for future technologies like AI.
Yes, machine learning.
Yeah. Before you get to your heart disease, do these things. Bright people must go to liberal arts. We need more doctors, we need more nurses, we need more, paramedical people. And I am connected with India 24 hours a day. Today, in India, we have 50 million court cases pending.
Yeah, pending.
Job.
And criticize also.
That's part of it. Okay. Simple things. You go to Mumbai or Delhi, and if you had emergency vehicle, you can't go through traffic. I believe ignorance is a great asset, and today's environment is very toxic. See, world is going through a major crisis. Now world is divided as authoritarian regimes and very few liberals. Finally, people have realized that colonization has ended. When China started rising, everybody panicked.
What is the message you can give to Kerala people? Because, Kerala model is what has been appreciated by everybody. Health and education we are following in the forefront. But the expected result is not there.
No, I think Kerala has not been appreciated by India in the way it should be. Kerala, long time ago, had 100% literacy, almost. Female literacy, infant mortality, great health service. So we should have used Kerala model in other states like UP, Bihar, Orissa and other places. And we should have really created Kerala as our laboratory for human development. Like you said, Kerala should have been the education hub.
Yeah.
We should have 20 new universities in Kerala, not 2.
20.
We need 20 new universities in Kerala for the future. If 100,000 people go out, can 50,000 join our universities?
Yes.
Good ones. But there are lots of people who want to go to university, can't get it. Yeah. So Kerala could be a great hub not only for education but also for future technologies like AI.
Yes. Machine learning.
Yeah. Like software. You have big software.
Yeah,
software.
Now all people are working even in all the South Indian.
And also alternative health
Yes.
is a big idea.
Alternative health.
Yeah, traditional health. See, the health model world over is based on Western technology. Everybody wants to go to 5-star hotel kind of hospital. They all want to go to big hospital. But before you get there, there are a lot of things you can do with diet, exercise, herbal medicine, traditional.
Ayurveda.
Yeah. So we need to really create whole new industry for health, for prevention.
Yes.
Today there is nothing on prevention. You get sick, you go to this 5-star hotel for surgery.
Prevention is not there.
So we need to create in Kerala
Lifestyle diseases.
prevention, health. Before you get to your heart disease, do these things. Okay. Before you get to diabetes, do these things. Okay.
And we have fortunately that Ayurveda.
Yeah.
Things which
That's what I'm talking about.
attracting a lot of people from outside the country.
Yeah.
Especially the Gulf countries.
Absolutely. And Kerala is blessed with good weather.
Yeah. Moderate weather.
Good weather, ocean front.
Yes.
Okay. Green.
Totally.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful place, and comparatively clean, though there is a lot of garbage nowadays, So we have to.
20 universities in what way you are saying? How?
I'm just picking a number.
What kind of universities you are thinking?
Okay. First, India needs to spend more resources on liberal arts. Our liberal arts education is not as good as our technical education. We need more psychologists, philosophers, social scientists, because we have so much to study.
Yes.
Nobody studies our social science because we are so diverse. What works in Bihar doesn't work in UP. What works in UP doesn't work in Gujarat. In America, you see a lot of emphasis on social science. We have not given emphasis.
We are not giving
Anybody who is flunky can't go to medicine and can't go to science, goes to arts. That's not right.
Correct.
Our bright people
Those brains are not coming here.
Our bright people must go to liberal arts. That's one, including economy. Then we need good education on health. We need more doctors. We need more nurses. We need more, paramedical people. Massive requirement for a country of 1.5 billion people. We don't have enough doctors. We don't have enough nurses. You can't get enough people to take care of our older people. Okay.
Old age is one of the major problems.
Absolutely. So Kerala can focus on that. That's education.
Because, our life expectancy has increased.
Yeah.
So, considering the population, the old age people are more. So, old age
Everywhere.
care.
But everywhere in America, we need 500,000 nurses. We don't have. Okay. See. So, second part of education is health. And third is really technology. So, I see these three separate requirements: social science, health, and technology and science. Okay. And you need good universities in all of these areas. You need to get good staff. You need to use new technology to build universities. You don't build the way universities were built 50 years ago.
Yes. Yeah.
So you need a different campus.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need a 4-year degree program. You probably need something else. Okay? See, ultimately, in education, the goal should be to make self-learner.
Self-learner.
We don't have program to make you self-learner. Our teacher comes and gives you lecture on blackboard. That's obsolete. I don't want teacher to teach. I want mentors. But we have not trained mentors.
Yes. The system has to be changed.
We need to train mentors and not teachers. We don't need bachelors in
Mentors will only give them direction.
support, give them comfort, give them sense of security. You don't have teachers who are trained to be mentor. They are trained to deliver lectures. I don't need them anymore.
That will become obsolete.
Yeah. So, ideally, you want education to be designed to make you self-learned. So, after, let's say, you are 15, 18, whatever, you learn yourself. But you have a mentor. You have
To carry you.
You have internship
Yeah.
to go to some place, And then you find a job early enough. Vocational education is a big challenge in India.
Especially in the northern part of India.
Yeah. It's a very
See, if you will get a chance once more to serve the country of India, what do you visualize?
I am doing what I think I could do at this age. I'm 83. And I'm having the best time of my life. I work hard in my own way. I read, I write. And I'm connected with India 24 hours a day. Okay. I want India to expedite the process of development. I want India to catch up the time we have lost. I can see India as the largest economy by 2047.
2047.
I can see that. But for that, you need to strengthen your democracy. You need to build new institutions. Take, for example, judiciary. Today, in India, we have 50 million court cases pending.
Yeah, pending. Yes.
50 million.
Delayed. inordinate delay in disposing the cases.
With AI, you should be able to cut that to zero in 3 years. You can do that if you make up your mind. In the process, you'll make some mistakes. In the process, some people will feel their justice was not done. Fine, I understand that. There will be some mistakes. But you can't have a country with 50 million court cases pending. If you do that, you will add 2% to your GDP.
Correct.
Guaranteed. If you build better trains, faster trains, network more, you will add another 2% to your GDP. Okay. If you create rural jobs, craftsmen, handicraft, you should be the global supplier of handicraft. Okay. So there are too many opportunities.
Which we are not able to utilize it totally.
Because you see, we focus on Brahminian task of advising everybody. We don't focus on Sudra's task of doing it.
Only advice.
We advise because we think that's Brahminian job.
And criticize also.
That's part of it. Okay. But for example, you take scavenger in India. Okay. In this day and age, we have not used automation to help in scavengers. Okay. Because we don't care. Because they don't matter. So we need to design our own equipment. For street cleaning in India, either you have jhadu or you have big imported truck. You have nothing in between. Why can't you have rickshawala cleaning street here? Why can't you have motorcycle cleaning street?
Yeah.
Simple things. You go to Mumbai or Delhi, and if you had emergency vehicle, you can't go through traffic because there is a traffic jam. So why can't we design two-wheeler emergency vehicle? We don't do that because Western world hasn't done it. We don't do it. So we need to find Indian solutions to Indian challenges. That's the message.
Correct. I agree with you.
And we have a lot of young talent. We got to back them up. We got to support them. We know what needs to be done. Many times people tell me about problems in India. And I say to them, look, you don't need talent to define problems in India.
You have solutions.
You also probably know solutions. You need people with courage to go get it done. So if you went and stand on a street for half an hour, you'll know all the problems in India. All you have to do is observe. And you probably understand the solution. Who is going to do it?
Yeah.
And when you are ready to do it, you can't say, give me everything to solve a problem. There is no such thing. This is what you are given.
You have to implement it.
You have to implement it under the existing circumstances.
What do you think about Rahul Gandhi? And what is the difference between both? First and the second.
I think Rahul Gandhi is a very good human being. I may be biased. I know him reasonably well. I have had many, many interactions with him. Yeah. Rahul Gandhi is educated. He thinks a little differently. He is very analytical compared to his father. His father was more of a doer.
And present do.
Okay.
I want to be both of them. But I wondered from your side.
It's a fact. Because I remember once going to Rajiv Gandhi when he was a prime minister. I go inside the door and I can't find him. Okay. In his room, in his house. I said, where is he? He's changing a bulb there. Okay. He's on a stool. And he said, Sam, give me the screwdriver. And the prime minister of a country. Because some bulb was flickering.
Yeah.
So he had to fix it. He didn't call anybody.
So doer.
So he was a doer in many ways. Okay. And sometimes knowing too much is also a problem.
Yeah.
I believe ignorance is a great asset.
Yes. In some way.
Yes. Okay. So
Rahul Gandhi, I feel, is an idealistic person.
yes. It's
Yes.
very good.
I would have lot of similarities with Jawaharlal Nehru. He is socialist. I'm thinking is totally.
He is very clear about his mission, that his mission is to really uplift poorest of the poor.
Yes, yes. He always stand by the poor people,
Absolutely, which is great.
which was Nehru was also like that.
Absolutely.
If you read a Congress history, Nehru was always against the corporates, big businessmen.
But also, I would say Rahul Gandhi is more like Gandhi. Haven't that?
Yeah.
Both. Okay. He has read Gandhi very well.
Yes.
He is,
He was always sympathetic to the poor.
and he's also a very simple guy.
Very simple. Very simple.
So I like him. I have good chemistry with him. But it's hard to operate in that hostile environment.
Yes.
You have snakes all over.
Correct.
And today's environment is very toxic. See, world is going through a major crisis. World today is at crossroads. After World War II, world was divided in two parts, communist and democratic. Now world is divided as authoritarian regimes and very few liberals.
But authoritarian regimes are coming to power most of the countries.
Absolutely.
That is a main cause, difficulty.
But there are two issues here. Not that I'm an expert. I'm not a social scientist. I'm not a political scientist. As a layman, I personally believe this is a knee-jerk reaction to end of colonization. Finally, people have realized that colonization has ended. See, earlier the idea was that colonization has ended, but these guys will never wake up because they are not smart enough. All the colonial masters will rule the world. They have financial systems. They have UN. They have WTO. They have everything under control.
etc.
Okay? So let them do whatever they do until China could rise. When China started rising, everybody panicked. Saying, oh, these guys
In your
will be our
book,
competitor.
Reshaping the World,
Yeah.
you are
Redesign.
clearly redesigning the world. The book which you had given me last time when I discovered you.
Right.
You mentioned all these things.
So I think the world is being redesigned,
Yes,
and it will take time. But I firmly believe democracy will win ultimately, because democracy is about empowering every human being. You can't educate people with IT and technology and and then tell them, hey, I will tell you how to behave. Doesn't work that way.
Unfortunately, the will of the people has not been reflected over most of the country.
Yes, it will be. It will be. I have great hope that democracy will win over a period of time, but you have this period of 10, 20, 25 years.
This period is very difficult.
Very difficult. We'll have to
Ultimately, the democracy
has to be. Because the knowledge has been democratized. Information has been democratized. See, when I came to America, the knowledge was locked up in American universities, American libraries. We didn't have that knowledge in India. Today, I can go on internet and find about
everything.
everything.
No need to go to American library.
Absolutely.
It's available to you. Only thing is you have to utilize it properly.
You don't have to go to MIT to learn the courses they teach at MIT. You can sit in, small little town in Kerala and can learn.
Yes.
That is the power of information.
Information revolution has changed the world.
Absolutely.
And not only the world, the thinking of the people,
Absolutely.
systems, everything.
Absolutely.
Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you. But let's spend another minute on Kerala.
Yes.
I think Kerala needs new kind of leadership, personally. I think Kerala needs leaders who are much more open, transparent, and willing to take risk. Kerala leaders, according to me, have been too cautious. They don't take enough risk. Without risk, there are no rewards. If you are trying to just follow conventional advice,
The status quo.
you will do conventional things. Okay, somebody has to rise and say, look, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to build 5 ports. I'm going to build 20, 10, 15 universities. I'm going to build fast train connecting north to south. I'm going to make Kerala capital of education, capital of preventive health, or whatever. I'm just giving an example. But you got to listen to the people of Kerala and have them prepare a plan. I did this for Gujarat. I'll show you the document. I prepared a document for Gujarat when Shankar C. Waghela was Chief Minister. He called me and he said, can you come help us? I said, I'll come only if you spend 3 days with me as a Chief Minister. You can't do anything for 3 days. He agreed. So I went there. And he and I called a meeting of 150 people. Business, NGOs and government for 3 days. And let everybody talk about problem. Somebody said water, somebody said education, somebody said textile, somebody said labor, somebody said, whatever. After that, we all came to conclusion that these are the 15 most important problems in Gujarat. On each of those problems, we set up a committee of 3 people. We gave them 6 months to go to various districts, talk to them, and listen to people of Gujarat and tell you what needs to be done. We had something like 1,000 people involved in the whole exercise. And we prepared a big document. Development of Gujarat. By the people of Gujarat. We need to do same thing for Kerala. Let the people of Kerala, because they know the answers.
They know the solutions.
They also know the solutions. We have to back them up. We have to listen to them. We don't listen. We only come up with top down. We need bottom up. Because then they will participate. See, one of the most important missing link in India is district level government.
Yeah, district level.
You don't have political bosses at district level. You have IAS officers. You need political structure at district level to run.
District panchayat is there nowadays.
But they are not very effective.
Not effective.
So, I think we need to prepare a document for Kerala. Vision of Kerala.
For when our government comes, we will seek your support.
We should do that. They know what needs to be done. Okay, they are smart people. We need to listen to them. And I think in 10 years, you can make Kerala as good as Europe. I'm telling you. Okay, it's possible. If there is one state in India that can really show a model of development, it is Kerala.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.